All right, here we are, just a few days away from the global launch of Delta Force. The hype is real, the trailers look clean, the gameplay feels polished, and the devs seem to know what they're doing. Meanwhile, Warzone Mobile? Well, let's just say it's still trying to find its footing. Now, here's the big question everyone's asking. Will the Warzone Mobile community stick around after Delta Force drops, or are we about to witness a massive migration? A full-blown exodus of players tired of FPS drops, overheating issues, and the classic device not supported drama? Let's unpack this whole situation, break it down from every angle, and really figure out what's coming next for Warzone Mobile once Delta Force enters the ring. Let's not sugarcoat it. Warzone Mobile had a rocky start. It was supposed to be the next big thing, the Call of Duty experience reimagined for handhelds. But what we got was a game that still feels like it's in beta, despite being globally launched. The graphics are impressive, sure. Verdansk is a nostalgia trip. Multiplayer is there. The guns feel decent. But none of that matters if your frame rate is stuttering, your phone turns into a toaster, or the app crashes mid-match. And unfortunately, that's the reality for a lot of players. The biggest issue? Optimization. Warzone Mobile simply wasn't built for the average mobile device. The devs aimed high, but in doing so, they left behind a huge portion of the casual mobile gaming audience. While some high-end devices run it just fine, even those players deal with random FPS drops, input lag, and awkward matchmaking. Add to that the fact that content updates are slow, bugs stay for weeks, and communication from the devs has been hit or miss. That's a dangerous combo in the mobile gaming world where attention spans are short and alternatives are just one tap away. Now, let's look at Delta Force. From what we've seen so far, the game is shaping up to be a serious contender, not just a one-time gimmick. This isn't your average shooter with fake bots, stiff movement, and pay-to-win nonsense. No, this thing actually has potential. For starters, Delta Force is built with mobile in mind. It's optimized, smooth, and designed to run well across a wide range of devices. That alone gives it a massive edge over Warzone Mobile, which still feels like a console game forced into a smartphone. But beyond that, the devs behind DFM seem to get it. They're listening to feedback, updating regularly, and actually testing things before pushing them live. There's an understanding that mobile gamers want fast load times, low latency, smooth gameplay, and frequent content drops, and DFM is delivering that. Plus, the gameplay loop itself feels refreshing. It's not trying to be Warzone, Apex, or PUBG. It's carving out its own identity. Military-themed realism with a mix of tactical combat and fast-paced action. That blend might be exactly what mobile gamers have been craving. Now let's talk about the psychology behind player retention. Warzone Mobile still has its loyalists. The die-hard COD fans, the ones who grew up on Verdansk, who live for the gulag clutch plays and the chaos of Battle Royale. But loyalty has its limits. You can only ask players to be patient for so long before they start to feel burned. And Warzone Mobile has been testing that patience for months. Players were promised console-level COD on mobile, but what they got was a frustrating mix of potential and problems. Now enter Delta Force, looking smooth, polished, and fun on day one. For many, that's enough. They're ready to jump ship, not because they hate Warzone, but because they're tired of waiting for it to become what it was supposed to be. This is especially true for casual players who make up the bulk of the mobile gaming market. They're not here for nostalgia or brand loyalty. They just want a game that runs well, that looks good, and doesn't make their phone melt. And if Delta Force delivers on that promise, you better believe they'll make the switch fast. Let's not forget, content is everything. Maps, weapons, operators, modes, events. This is what keeps a live service game alive. And right now, Warzone Mobile feels like it's stuck in a content drought. Yes, there have been updates. Yes, Verdansk is a classic. But how long can you replay the same maps with the same guns and the same glitches before burnout sets in? Delta Force is entering the arena with a clean slate. They've had the benefit of watching what Warzone did wrong and avoiding those pitfalls. The game is launching with a focused content strategy. Enough variety to keep players hooked, but not so much that it becomes overwhelming. That balance is critical. And if Delta Force keeps dropping fresh content while Warzone Mobile keeps playing catch up, the momentum shift could be brutal. Let's talk tech for a minute. Delta Force is already proving itself to be lighter, more responsive, and more optimized. Players on mid-range phones are reporting solid performance, minimal heating, and consistent frame rates. Meanwhile, Warzone Mobile still struggles with issues that should have been fixed months ago. Even basic things like stable ping, touch response, and audio bugs are still making headlines in the community. This is where Delta Force could truly dominate. In the mobile space, smooth performance is more important than high-fidelity graphics. Gamers want consistency over realism. They want their taps to register instantly, their shots to land properly, and their matches to start without crashing. If DFM continues to run better across the board, it will naturally become the default choice. It's just how the mobile ecosystem works. So yeah, with just days left before Delta Force drops globally, the pressure's on. Warzone Mobile still has a shot if the devs step up, fix the core issues, and actually listen to the community. But let's be real, players are done waiting. If Delta Force comes out smooth, stable, and content-rich from day one, it could steal the spotlight overnight. Whether you're sticking with WZM or jumping into DFM, one thing's clear. The mobile FPS scene is about to change, big time. And whatever happens next, it's going to be wild to watch. Let the battle begin.